Just before we start this video, I want to make it clear because I left it out of this video. This was a really bad time in Dustin Rhodes' life. He was popping upwards of 40 painkillers a day, and I'm glad that he's managed to get his life under control and he's doing well again. Enjoy the video.
Shove it, man!
On Ring of the Hawk, we always listen to the fans, and it seems like watching all of Garrett Bischoff matches wasn't enough for you. You all hate me and you want to torture me further. So here's a video that will give Dustin Rhodes nightmares. We are about to watch the 22 matches he wrestled as the human bin bag known as Black Rain. Word to the wise, this is going to include some extremely bizarre match types. I haven't even started yet and I know this is going to be an entertaining watch. Russo certainly went crazy on the Black Rain gimmick. At the end of this video, we will give Black Rain a final grade and see if he can get a job on Ring of the Hawk. We've seen 3 contestants so far, Umaga, Rikishi and Garrett Bischoff. If you want to see a wrestler compete on Ring of the Hawk, shove their name in the comments section down below. It can be for any company, only rule is that they must have wrestled less than 30 matches. And before this video starts, I know he competed in TNA's Dustin Rhodes before this. So you can stop trying to act like a know-it-all, stop trying to prove me wrong, and shut up or I'll smack you one. Match 1, Hard Justice 2007. Before the match, Dustin Rhodes says we're about to see a side of him that nobody wants to see. Yeah, he got that right. He also apologises for what is about to be unleashed. At least he's self-aware. This is Chris Harris versus Black Rain. Rain attacked Harris on his return and claimed that he took his place on the roster. Rhodes was previously associated with America's Most Wanted, if you didn't know. Black Rain comes out of the good guys ring entrance to trick Harris. It's Dustin Rhodes in a black bin bag covered in bird turd with a black wig on his head and looking morbidly obese. Black Rain fights Harris around the ring and busts him open. He then continues the beatdown and looks like he's getting satisfaction from the blood. He then attacks the referee and gets in the ring. He hits a net breaker across the ropes. Surely he should be disqualified. The commentary team announced that the other referee has been knocked out. He then turns on the other referee. He sets Chris Harris for a Shattered Dreams, but then he changes his mind. He then hits a running stunner. It didn't look like a bulldog. I thought Goldust did the bulldog. He then chokes out Harris with the chain. Old Man Earl tries to stop him and throws him out the match. He looks completely out of it. He continues smashing Harris after the bell and handcuffs Harris to the ropes. Some Jobsworths try to run out and stop him and he launches them out of the ring. He has a stick with a spike drilled into it and he climbs above Harris and smashes him in the head. Okay, it all makes sense now. The real Chris Harris was killed in 2007 and he was replaced by the obese Braden Walker. Some X Division jobbers run out to protect Harris. To be fair, the crowd are in shock and are chanting holy f***. If you look past the goofy attire, he was put over like an absolute beast here. It's not like Harris was a nobody. There wasn't anything bad here and it was just a great debut of a terrible character. I'm giving it a B. I can only look past the bin bag covered in bird turd so much. If only I'd known this was the best grade I'd be giving on this entire video. Just kill me. Match 2, No Surrender 2007. Wildcat Chris Harris versus Fat Rain. No DQ match. Good, so it doesn't matter how many referees he attacks this time. Rain now has a rat in a cage that he calls his Arctic Fox Misty. Harris dives straight from the top into Rain on the outside. Harris beats Rain up on the outside and flips him into the guardrail. Harris then guillotines Rain with a chair. Rain then gets back on top with a net breaker on the ring ropes. Fat Rain then hits a pedigree and pins Chris Harris for a 2. Rain then hits the running stunner for another 2. He starts getting annoyed about this and starts biting Harris because he can't put him away. He then climbs above Harris in the corner and motions that he's going to do what he did with his stick last time, but Harris throws him across the ring. Harris then hits a bulldog. Yes, that's a proper bulldog. Black Rain then hits a nice suplex. I like that move to be fair. Rain then grabs his spiked stick that he calls Darkness Falls. The referee stops him from using it, and Harris scores a 3 of a small package. That didn't even make sense, it was a no DQ match. After the match, Harris knocks out Rain with some handcuffs. He's now busted open as Harris cuffs him to the ring pole on the outside. Harris tries to hit him with a chair but Rain kicks it away. Somehow he then gets hold of the key and frees himself. Rain then picks up the chair and smashes Harris with it. I don't understand, why did this match have to end that way? It's a no DQ match, couldn't this all have been a part of it? Rain then takes his rat and tries to put the rat in Harris's mouth. Wow, what did I just watch? I don't know what to grade this, it was just really poor booking. That isn't Rain's fault, but you did have him lose in 5 minutes. I'm giving it a C, going downhill. Match 3, Black Rain makes his first TV appearance to take on Sharkboy. Rain hits a huge net breaker as Sharkboy tries to get in the ring. Rain then floors him. Rain Rhodes then hits the running stunner, but doesn't pin him. He also hits that nice suplex again, they're now calling it the schizophrenic. Get it? Black Rain then wins within 1 minute. Rain hits Sharkboy in the back of the head with a Darkness Falls after the bell. Black Rain then puts his rat inside of Sharkboy's mask as he tries to put it on his head, but Eric Young runs out to make the save. It was just a jobber match. C. Match 4, opening match for the human bin bag tonight. It's Black Rain versus the War Machine Rhino. Rhino charges down the ramp and Black Rain runs out the ring in fear. Way to make him look like a monster. The commentary team talk about how Father James Mitchell is forming a group of freaks to take out Abyss and Black Rain, so he's sort of part of this group. Rhino is completely destroying Black Rain, who hasn't hit a move yet. He misses the gore and Black Rain hits a leg drop across the ropes. Black Rain then hits a running stunner for a 2. Raven is shown taking a dump whilst watching the match. Rhino starts to dominate again, but Raven then comes out and pulls Black Rain out of the way of the gore. Just like a complete idiot, he then runs into Raven and Rhino rolls him up for the 3. So he's already losing in the opener, so he's definitely losing credibility by the week. They attack Rhino after the match, but Abyss makes the save. Abyss hits a choke slam on Fat Rain after the match. The Hamburglar then tries to help, but he's easily dealt with. Rain then hits Abyss with his stick. He then goes to hit him again, but Steve Borden absolutely flattens him. Just gonna give this a D. He just looks like he's gonna be a disposable member of a faction now. Match 5, Raven and Black Rain, who has a box of gimmicks with him, are taking on Rhino and Abyss in a no DQ tag match. The bin bag boy attacks with a kendo stick, but Abyss shoves him out the ring and takes him into the crowd. Raven hits a DDT on the tacks and covers Abyss, but a Black Rain breaks up the pin for his own partner. What an idiot. Apparently these 4 are fighting in a Monsters Ball match on the next pay-per-view. Rhino hits a spine buster on a trash can, but somehow Black Rain kicks out of this. Abyss then continues his idiotic trend and hits the black hole slam on his own partner. Fat Rain makes the cover for the 3. Well, at least he won a match, but he didn't really do anything at all. In fact, he would have cost his team his match if he wasn't careful. So I'm giving him a D. Match 6, Bound for Glory 2007, Fatal 4-Way Monsters Ball match. Raven versus Black Rain versus Rhino versus Abyss. Black Rain doesn't seem to be doing much in this match, but Rhino almost kills himself by missing this gore. Raven tries to trick Black Rain, but he's too scared to jump on Abyss, so he shoves him out the way. Raven then instead takes the dive onto Abyss and almost breaks his arm in the process. Back in the ring, Rain nails the Shattered Dreams on Raven. He then hits the pedigree on Abyss. Rhino then gores Black Rain. Abyss nails the Black Hole Slam on Raven in tacks and glass for the 3. Black Rain was completely pointless in this match. It would have just been better without him. He's got this monster gimmick, but he's too scared to do anything with it. F for his failings in this match. Match 7, Black Rain versus Abyss in a Black Rain Shop of Horrors match, whatever that means. It's probably just a no DQ match. This match is happening because Black Rain put his rat in a bag and put it over Abyss's head. Black Rain keeps trying to open a giant box, but he gets cut off. Big suplex on the trash cans on the ramp now, and Black Rain hits a second rope clothesline back into the ring. We then see his favourite move ever, the running stunner for a 2. Black Rain then sets up a chair in the corner, and he tries to float over Abyss, who hits one of the most painful looking nut shots I've ever seen. And then he plows the bin bag's head into the chair. Lovely move. Black Rain runs away up the ramp, and Abyss chokeslams Black Rain off the ramp, with Rain landing right on the back of his neck. Abyss puts a board of rat traps into the ring. In another stupid spot, Abyss traps Black Rain's hand in a vice, but he has gloves on, so it looks fake. Abyss then tries to chokeslam the rat. Yes, you heard that right. What an idiot. James Mitchell stops him, and then Black Rain hits the blackout onto the rat traps, but he can only get a 2. Black Rain then motions that he's going to use brass knuckles, but Abyss hits him with a black hole slam for a 3. A bit more of a competitive match. I'm giving him a C. Fair play for taking the chokeslam. Abyss then opens up the box, and a strange man dressed like a gladiator springs out of the box and attacks him. This is Relic. That's killer spelt backwards. Rain and Relic attack Abyss and put him in the box. They then push the box off the ramp. Match 8, triple threat match. Relic, spell it backwards, versus Black Rain versus Abyss. Not much to say. Rain and Relic work together and then keep falling out over and over again. And then Abyss wins with the Black Hole Slam on Relic. Boring and pointless. F. Match 9, TNA Turning Point 2007. Before the match, Black Rain licks his rat. This makes me feel sick. Black Rain and Relic versus Raven and Abyss. Match of 10,000 tacks. The gimmick of this match is that there are thumbtacks literally everywhere. I already feel burnt out from watching this kind of match from involving Black Rain and Abyss. Abyss carved Black Rain open early with his stupid stick with knife stuck to it. There's this really gory part where Abyss is covered in blood and Black Rain is biting into it. It looks like something out of a horror film. It's just 4 lumps lumbering around the ring, knocking into each other with weapons. Black Rain does go through the tack table on the outside, which was pretty cool. Raven looks like he's dead after he goes for a table. Relic and Abyss are fighting in the ring, and Relic, killer spelt backwards, gets the tacks. Oh, I bet I know where this is going. Black hole slam into the tax. I literally called it before the match started. I swear every Abyss match ends like this. This was one of the goriest matches I've ever seen though, so if you like that sort of thing, this is the match for you. Whatever. Bin Bag gets a C. So far this honestly isn't as bad as people make out. It's just an embarrassing attire. Little did I know how sick and tired I would feel at the end of this night. Match 10, Impact Opener. From the depths of my ass, it's Relic and Black Rain versus LAX. What contrasting teams. I hope you enjoy seeing these two as a team, and if not, you better get used to it. Relic and Rain actually hit a nice double team move on Homicide. Apart from that, he did nothing, and Relic lost again. F. Match 11, Relic versus Sharkboy versus Fat Rain versus Abyss. Silent night, bloody night. A Christmas tree wrapped in barbed wire, surrounded by presents which are actually weapons. I honestly can't take much more of this. I feel like I've just seen the same match 11 times in a row. Sharkboy beats up Relic with a golf club. Relic and Black Rain hit their double team move on Abyss. Black Rain hits the blackout on Sharkboy. Yeah, they're calling it that now. Sharkboy is whipped into the Christmas tree. Relic and Black Rain then start fighting. They are partners who don't get on, or something like that anyway. They then start fighting over who can pin Sharkboy. Abyss then brings out a bag of tacks. It's literally every week. He then adds glass to it. Yeah, we saw that about a month ago, you moron. They throw the barbed wire Christmas tree at Black Rain, and Abyss then chokeslams him. But the referee is distracted. The lights then go out and Judas Messias appears and does a move on Abyss into the tax. Relic then hits a brainbuster on Sharkboy, and Relic wins this one. F for Black Rain though, because I cannot stand seeing this kind of match any longer. I would kill to see something athletic at this point. Match 12, gauntlet match for the #1 contendership for the world title. Black Rain comes into the match during the advert break, so shows how little the management thought of him at this point. Annoyingly for me, Rain lasts a while in this match, probably because he's too fat to be thrown out. How is Relic still in there as well? Black Rain then throws out Booker T and Relic stays in. Who booked this rubbish? Relic is then thrown out by someone, but the cameraman misses it. Kevin Nash then flows Black Rain out. Nash, Joe and Christian are the final three, and then Nash just eliminates himself, and then Christian rolls up Joe for the three. I don't know, Black Rain lasted a while in this match and he did eliminate Booker T, so I'm going to give him a C. Still boring though. Next. I hope you've enjoyed that so far because it's going to go downhill. We now enter what I like to call the monster days. Everything involving Black Rain got a bit sillier and the concept that he was like a monster from a low budget horror film was pushed down our throats. Match 13, Final Resolution 2008. How does he keep getting on pay-per-view? Black Rain put his rat on Kaz and this rather upsets young Frankie Kazarian. They are really playing up the schizo stuff here, saying that it's Dustin Rhodes, he doesn't remember doing that to Kaz. At least it's not a hardcore match and at least Kaz is athletic. Okay, well they brawl around the outside just like every Fat Rain match. Neck breaker into the ring. We haven't seen that one in a while. An actual wrestling move, I'm surprised. The running stunner also reappears in this match. Kaz mounts a good comeback and gets a 2 with a nice DDT. Kaz then misses a leg drop and Black Rain hits the lights out, but only gets a 2. He tries to hit the curtain call for some reason, but it gets reversed and then Kaz puts Black Rain away. Honestly, this was refreshing. It was nice to see a different kind of match. I know this is down to Kaz mostly. Solid D though. Kaz steals Misty the Rat for some reason after the match because he wants to carry on this feud. Black Rain starts crying. What a goofball. Before the next match, Fat Rain is cutting a promo when Samoan Joe punks him out for no reason, and then Kaz walks up and steals his stupid stick. Kaz then cuts a promo saying that he's White Sunshine. He has also dyed the rat white. What the hell? Are we really supposed to believe that? Kaz also has renamed the rat Marlena. Get it? Because that's Dustin's ex-wife. Match 15. Black Rain versus Kaz. Rat on a pole match. 4 poles, 3 have rat traps and 1 has Marlena the rat. The first pole contains a rat trap and Rain has to act like it hurts even though he has gloves on. Kaz powerbombs him. Kaz then gets his hand stuck on another rat trap. Rain then hits the lights out and then bites Kaz. These two actually match up okay and Kaz is flying all over the place for him. Kaz tries to get another pole and then they start fighting at the top. Rain then kicks Kaz off the top, but he gets another rat trap stuck to him. Rain is too fat and too slow and can't make it to the other pole, so Kaz, who started off on the outside of the ring, makes it to the 4th and final pole to win the match. Rain is a bad loser, so he hits Kaz with his stick. Rain then takes his rat back, so what was the point in the stipulation? The rat on the pole match gets a D from me. Match 16, Sharkboy and Curryman versus Relic and Rain. It goes about 2 minutes and Team 3D get involved who are feuding with the superheroes. Sharkboy hits the stunner on Black Rain for the 3. There's no coming back from that, is there? It turns into a big brawl, but Eric Young is scared of monsters, so he runs away like a little sissy. Team 3D powerbomb Kaz through the table. F for Fat Rain. Match 17, Eric Young cuts a promo about being scared of monsters and reminds us that Relic is killer spelt backwards. Over the top rope battle royal. Winner gets to choose the stipulation for the match at the pay-per-view. Who cares? Black Rain literally does nothing and then Jay Lethal throws him out. What a joke. He was probably the largest man in the match as well. Relic, that's killer spelt backwards remember, is still in the match, and he does make the final 3. Curryman throws out Jimmy, don't let him near a mic rave. Relic and Curryman are the final 2 in an over the top rope battle royal match. What am I watching here? Relic thinks he's thrown out Curryman, but Curryman lands on Jimmy Rave and dances, so his feet don't actually touch the floor. Curryman then clotheslines Relic out of the match to win. But this is about Black Rain. What do you think he gets? He gets an F. Match 18, Destination X 2008. Black Rain, who looks like he's gotten even fatter here, tags with who else but Killer to take on Kaz and Eric Young. To be fair, Kaz and Relic are both pretty good in this match, but Black Rain doesn't do much. He pretty much just stays out of the ring for the whole match. Eric Young is still scared of monsters, so he ditches Kaz to run away, and he leaves Kaz to fight on his own. Then he returns as Super Eric and nails a double Death Valley driver for the 3. It's kinda stupid, but the crowd loved it. But that isn't because of Black Rain, is it? So he can shove it. And guess what else he can shove? An F. Match 19. I honestly can't take much more of this. I feel like I'm dying. Relic and Black Rain versus the Motor City Machine Guns. They hit their double team move like they do all the time on the guns. I don't care. Relic does all the work. Black Rain is just a lazy slob and barely does anything now. The bag belongs in the bin. Relic wins with a clothesline. Relic and Black Rain have beaten the Motor City Machine Guns, and Rain did absolutely nothing. D. Just because they won. Super Eric beats up the monsters after the match and makes them look stupid. Relic gets a chance to cut a promo before the next match, but it's terrible because the Rock and Rave infection interrupt him at every chance. Lance Hoyt says, "Who's ready to get infected?" God, who came up with that catchphrase? That sounds disgusting. Match 20, 8-man tag match. The Rock and Rave infection team up with Relic and Black Rain to take on the Motor City Machine Guns and Homicide and Hernandez with Salinas. Black Rain and Relic hit their clunky double team move on Homicide. I'm really starting to hate seeing this move. This is really just a showcase for LAX. They were certainly at their best in 2007. Hernandez beats Jimmy, don't let him near a mic rave. Black Rain tries to use his stick, but Kaz runs out to make the save. Great, so I guess this is still a feud. All the bad guys are doing a beatdown and then Super Eric comes out to take the monsters up on his own. Another pointless Black Rain appearance. F. Match 21. Match 21. Hang in there. Do this. Lockdown. 2008. Cuffed in a cage match. I can't do this. Another weird gimmick. What is going on? It's the Rock and Rave infection versus Kaz and Super Eric versus Rain and Relic. 2 split personality gimmicks in the same match. The monsters take out Eric Young before the match, so Kaz will have to go at it on his own. There were also other teams in this match. The Motor City Machine Guns, LAX, and Scott Steiner and Petey Williams. The last person to be cuffed to the cage is the winner. To my knowledge, this is the first and only time we've ever seen this match type. I wonder why that is. Everyone works together to eliminate Scott Steiner first. For some reason, Relic continues attacking him after he's been cuffed. Why? What's the point? Eric Young tries to return, but he gets scared of the monsters again and leaves. The Guns get cuffed up next. The monsters hit a new double team move that almost kills Petey Williams, and then they cuff him to the cage. Everyone who has been cuffed is just standing around looking like complete idiots with nothing to do. Scott Steiner's been stood there for about 10 minutes at this point. Black Rain handcuffs Hernandez, but the commentary team completely miss it and don't even mention it. The Guns, for some reason, are beating up Fat Rain whilst they're handcuffed. Shout out this chokeslam that Kaz takes from the top. Rain and Relic then handcuff him to the cage. The final 4 are 2 of the most dislikable teams in TNA history. But Super Eric comes out to enter the match because no one cares about the other 4 guys. Super Eric dives off the top onto all 4 guys. Super Eric eliminates the Rock and Rave infection. The monsters eventually catch up with Super Eric and think they have him handcuffed, but it gets turned around and Relic is the one that's handcuffed. Black Rain and Eric Young are the final 2. Why does he have to last till the end? Eric hits the Death Valley driver and eliminates Fat Rain to win the match. Everyone is just stuck cuffed to the cage. I wonder what Steiner was thinking. What a dumb match. Black Rain actually eliminated some people in this match, so I'm going to give him a C. He's still boring and stupid though. Oh, thank God. Final match. Final match, thank you. Match 22. I feel sick in every way possible. This has been the worst 2 nights of my life. I feel so tired. I feel like I need to smack myself one to wake up. It's 10 minutes long. Oh, I can't take this. Deuces Wild Tag Team Tournament match. Relic and Black Rain versus Team 3D. I have to drive home the point. Besides his gimmick, Relic is actually far superior to Black Rain in terms of wrestling ability. He had some okay moves and he did all the hard work in the matches. The referee screws up the count at some point after Bubba hits a rock bottom. The commentary team are now openly referring to their team as the Monsters, probably because their matches are monstrously ugly. Team 3D win with the 3D on Relic. F for Fat Rain and I'm done. It's over. I'm keeping this brief because I'm in the worst mood possible. I feel like a bag of mould. Maybe even a bin bag full of mould. Bottom line, Fat Rain can shove it. When he was doing the hardcore stuff on his own, it wasn't too bad if you like that kind of thing. But this team with Relic, my God did he become a lazy slob in the ring. When you are the weak link in a team with Relic and making him look like a far superior wrestler, you know you can shove it. And by the way, these weren't short matches like the first scrub we watched on here. I don't want him anywhere near Ring of the Hawk. I was honestly close to giving him a D overall. But for putting me to sleep and ruining 2 evenings of my life, Black Rain, you can go straight into the Gareth Bischoff category of failure. You can shove it, and that stupid colour changing rat can shove it too.